the girl raised by wolves was brought home for the first time. Without hesitation she gave up the gold and jewels placed before her, and during the ancestral ceremony, she even begged her grandfather to give her a different father, because she knew clearly, only by breaking free of her cruel birth father could she survive. At age 3 she was lost in the mountains and raised by wolves for 4 years, until her family found her at 7. She thought life would finally be happy, but her parents despised her, saying she was nothing but a beast's child. Compared to her pampered younger sister, she was treated like dirt, humiliated and abused daily, until finally she was framed and burned alive in a fire. Heaven gave her a second chance, and this life she vowed to change fate. Just like before, she appeared wrapped in wolf hide before the elders. Her father sneered, saying she wasn't fit to enter the noble house. Her mother coldly suggested sending her to a reformatory, but the next moment, the girl's clear voice rang out, as she bowed deeply to her grandfather. Her proper manners stunned everyone. The old man was moved, and promised to grant her one wish. Kneeling, she declared she wanted a new father. Her birth father raged at her defiance, raising his hand to strike, but the old man stopped him, and pulled the girl to his side, introducing her to the other family members. The third child was a superstar, the fourth a master physician, but when he came to the eldest, he hesitated, for the eldest was not only a useless playboy, but also the illegitimate son from his first love. The old man told the girl she could choose, and he himself would preside over the ceremony. To everyone's surprise, she walked straight to the eldest, and declared she wanted him as her father, because she remembered in her past life, when she was trapped in the fire, only he reached out to save her, and died with her in the flames. The old man was pleased, and announced a grand ceremony in 7 days. The eldest accepted without hesitation, recognizing her as his daughter. The next day, the girl discovered his dire finances: 3 companies near bankruptcy, 20 malls losing billions. She knew, to help him fight for inheritance, she had to change his idle ways. When he went to a boxing gym with his cousin, he heard of a fighter who had knocked down 2 champions. Excited he went in, only to see his new daughter in the ring. He rushed to pull her down, but she said she was there to drag him home, challenging him to a fight. If she won, he had to obey her and work hard. He thought she was joking, but the cousin egged him on. Under the crowd's pressure, he agreed, only to be shocked by her wolf-raised strength. With a single punch she floored him. A few rounds later, he realized he was utterly no match, even sent flying several meters by her kick. Defeated by a child, he could only honor the bet, and promised to work hard. The night before the ceremony, he gave her a jade pendant, her grandmother's keepsake, saying it was meant for a granddaughter. But his mother never had the right to enter the ancestral shrine, so this was her unfulfilled wish. The girl understood his pain, and swore silently to carve a place for him in the family. Meanwhile, the matriarch, jealous of the old man's lingering love, slipped sleeping drugs into his tea, planning to take over the ceremony herself. When the girl didn't appear, she threatened to cancel it in 10 minutes, determined to block the illegitimate son's line from rising. Then came news: the girl's quarters were on fire. The eldest roared with rage, but the matriarch claimed she had perished, and pressed to cancel the ritual. The next second, the girl walked in alive, carrying her grandmother's memorial tablet. She knelt before the ancestors, tearfully declaring she would take her grandmother home. The matriarch was furious,